Robert Lindner, joined the Corps of Engineers, Baltimore District, 1965 as a GS5, 18-month training program, and I graduated from the Corps of Engineers as Chief of the Planning Division in 2004. So that's my life story with a lot of things in between. But on Agnes, Harold Nelson, the Assistant Chief of Planning at the time, called me and said, let's go up to Conowingo Dam and see what's going on. So as we walked onto the dam, all the gates were open. Cows, house trailers, automobiles, trees, all flowing over top of the dam. We got out about 5 gates, and the dam was vibrating at that time. So I told Harold Nelson, everybody calls him Nels, I told Nels, I said, I'm out of here. And I turned around and I ran off the dam because it was vibrating. I didn't like to be on a vibrating dam. So I guess in about 2 or 3 days later, I was pulling the midnight shift on the emergency operations that the Corps had set up for all of Agnes. And the interesting thing was I got a call on the midnight shift around 12 midnight. And it was from Exelon, the owner of the dam. And they said, we are thinking about blowing up the dam. And I want you to tell us, you, the Corps of Engineers, to tell us if we should blow the dam up on the left side, the right side, the middle, or all 3 places at the same time. And I said, well, sir, this is way above my pay grade, but Chief of Engineering and the district commander will come in tomorrow morning about 8 o'clock. So we should be able to give you a call back till at about 8:30. Now, is this the right number and all that? Yep. So the Chief of Engineering and the district commander came in, and I told them what was going on, and they said, I hope you told them that there's going to be a wall of water if they blow up the dam. I said, oh, told them all that already. I said they're going to have to evacuate a couple 100,000 people because this wall of water is going to go down the Susquehanna River and it's going to go across the Chesapeake Bay and probably settle into the eastern shore around Rock Hall. But there's all types of people that have to be aware of and evacuated from this wall of water, which I'm guessing is 20 to 30 feet high if the dam is blown. So the Chief of Engineering and the district commander and I got on the phone, called Exelon, told them the story that I just related. And they decided that it was not in their best interest to blow up the dam. So, but the interesting thing was the holes on the left bank, the right bank, and the center of the dam were drilled to take dynamite. But those holes are still there because Society of American Military Engineers, we did a tour of the dam, and I said, show me the holes that were drilled for Agnes potentially blowing up the dam. Oh, were you the guy they talked to? I said, well, I was one of the guys. So they showed me where the holes were, and I thought, well, what a catastrophe that would have been if that dam would have been blown up, environmentally and from a human standpoint. Agnes actually came up into the center of Pennsylvania and made a circle and dropped 19 inches of rain in a period of like 36 hours. So huge amount, and by the time it got down to Conowingo Dam, it was still building up. Another example, after Agnes settled, and we started evaluating what do we do to provide flood control to this area. Now, the Wyoming Valley actually consisted of 4 projects: Swarsville, 40 Fort, Kingston, Edwardsville, and Wilkes-Barre, Plymouth. But Agnes kicked butt not only on the Wyoming Valley, but on the streams leading into the Wyoming Valley. So there were other projects that came out of this terrific storm: Lock Haven, Pennsylvania, Scranton, and Oliphant. So, but my responsibility was dealing with what do we do with the Wyoming Valley, those 4 projects. And what was interesting to me, the 4 projects were individually built and justified and built. But we did not do individual project evaluation. When I saw pictures of Agnes in the Wyoming Valley, Agnes topped the levees 3 to 5 feet depending upon where you were. And one of the interesting things, I saw the pictures, and the Agnes flood level, like I said, 3 to 5 feet above the top of levee, and these homes behind the levees were 33 to 34 feet high. Agnes is 3 to 5 feet above that elevation. And most of the homes down in the valley, close to the levee, 3 floors, 3 levels, and you could just see the peak of the roof when Agnes peaked. I mean, it was a destruction that you wouldn't believe. Well, Agnes was June of 1972. I had just been promoted in the navigation branch from the flood control branch to get a GS-12. And then John O'Hagan, my boss in the navigation branch, saw me in Ocean City and said, "Bob, you're going to be the project manager of the Wyoming Valley feasibility report, and you have to do it in 4 months." Now, usually it's 3 years to do a feasibility report. And we did it in 4 months. And I had probably 12 to 14-hour days, Monday through Friday, working on this report. Working in the navigation branch, I still had navigation branch section responsibilities. So Saturday and Sunday, I would visit the people around the Chesapeake Bay that had navigation issues and I would work on them Saturdays and Sundays. So it was a full-time job plus a little bit more.